PAL is reaching a lot of families and trying to provide hope to those families and education and support. And our goal is to help them, to help their loved ones.
All right, so I'm here with the CEO of PAL. We got Kim here, and we have an upcoming PAL event. So I just want to take this opportunity for you just to share a little bit about what PAL is and the upcoming event.
PAL is obviously it's parents of addicted loved ones, and so it's for the family. And the way we look at it is we want to be a part of helping, not part of making things worse. And
Right.
so if we can learn to do things in a healthy way, so one thing that is pretty clear is if I'm working there, I probably have dealt with this issue.
Sure.
And so, when I found out my son's, had a substance use issue, I didn't know what to do. And my wife didn't know what to do. And honestly, having a place to go and realize that you're not alone is really what was key.
The disease doesn't discriminate, and I think a lot of times, even for my own parents dealing with myself, they didn't know where to turn, they didn't know where to
Right.
go, and so PAL really gives them that platform and the opportunity to share the way they feel and be supported by other parents and family members who are going through the same things. I think it's just an extraordinary cause. So you have an upcoming event coming up?
Yeah, so our this is actually the 8th annual event that we have every year. It's called the Power of PAL. And it's an educational fundraising event, and it's on November the 5th, and we're looking forward to at least 350 people showing up there. That's actually will be
350.
that will actually fill the place up.
Nice.
We'll have some things that are entertaining and fun, but we'll also share, what we're doing and why we're doing it. And again, the goal is to be a part of the solution, to be helpful in what we're trying to do to help our loved ones, get the help, but also to help our families because they're suffering.
Yes.
We train our facilitators, and then we offer these meetings. Most of them are held every week. They're about an hour and a half long. One of the things that's unique about them is that we have an educational component as well as an opportunity for support.
I encourage everyone to reach out to PAL. If you have a loved one that's struggling with addiction, you're struggling dealing with that, reach out to PAL, find one of the meetings, get there, and definitely come to our event. The event is, say one more time?
Okay, so it's on November 5th here in Phoenix, and it's in the evening. And if you go to our website, palgroup.org, right on the homepage, there's a big banner, and you can click on that and get more information. We'd love to see you there.
I want to know one thing, though. Is Corey McCloskey going to be there? Is he going to MC that thing again?
Yeah, you know what? This will be year 3 for
Oh,
Corey.
yeah.
He loves our organization. I reached out to him, and his immediate answer was absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, I'm here with Richard from Terry Cell Services. So why don't you just give everyone kind of an idea of what Terry Cell Services does, the services they provide, and how various treatment centers use you guys.
Okay, so we're an integrated healthcare system, so we do everything from primary care to counseling to medication management, psych services, all outpatient. Basically, if anybody's going through treatment and gets out, needs individual counseling or medication management, we do Suboxone, Subutex, no methadone at this point. We can come to us. We take everything from access to TRICARE to commercial insurance. So basically, anything outpatient we can help with.
Yeah, and so one thing about Terry's is they actually provide care and the therapist and animal therapy at one of our residentials. We've used them from the beginning, and they provided excellent care. And one thing that I love about it is when our clients graduate and they want to do outside IOP from the one that Sanctuary currently has, Terry's is able to set that up for them.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are opening a new location November 8th. We're having an open house. So if anybody's interested, they can let us know and we can get you come down there and see what we're doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to mention this or not. So we're opening adult IOP behavior health.
Awesome.
So that'll be out there in Levine, which is great. Yeah.
So there's such a need for treatment and care for so many different people. It's awesome to have you here. So thank you for taking the time to share about Terry Cell Services. And we hope to
thank
see you
you.
at our next
Appreciate
event.
it.
So what's awesome about this networking event is we have a lot of new faces here, and it gives us the ability to continue to broaden, because recovery is all about a team. It's a team sport, really. And so I'm here with Christine from Rosewood. It's an eating disorder treatment center, and what I love about it is a lot of times when you hear about addiction, a lot of people think that it's just drugs or alcohol, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. So Christine, why don't you take a moment just to kind of share about Rosewood and the services that you guys provide?
Thank you so much. Yes, Rosewood's been around for 25 years. We treat adolescents and adults, all genders, all forms of eating disorder, and the co-occurring. So we're a true co-occurring program. Interesting fact, about 50% of our population up at the ranch, which is Rosewood Ranch, where we offer inpatient detox RTC, have a substance use addiction. So
it's a
we
dual,
treat
it's
the
a-
eating
yeah.
disorder and substance use. We have a substance use track, which is a program that was created for us called Recovery Mind. We offer NA, AA, all kinds of support groups up there
All
as well.
the A's, yeah.
Yep. But it's an amazing program, all evidence-based, trauma-informed. Like I said, we've been around 25 years. We're really good at treating eating disorder and the co-occurring. And when that is substance use, we're really exceptional at it.
Awesome. And so if anyone who sees this has a family member or loved one who's suffering from either eating disorder or addiction, because you guys treat both there, that's fantastic. Where can they find you guys at?
So we are substance use primary, and then the co-occurring
Oh,
is
it's
the
a
substance.
co-occurring, okay.
I'm sorry, eating disorder primary, and then substance use as the co-occurring. So you have to have the dual to come see us, but you can find us at www.rosewoodranch.com.
Awesome. Thank you for being here today,
Thank you so
Christine.
much.
Really
I
appreciate
appreciate
the opportunity. Here with Phaedra from Total Life Changing Treatment Center, and it's a tongue twister, but I got it right.
It is.
So I just want you to take a minute just to kind of share about the services, the programs, and everything that you guys have to offer there at the facility, and then also where they could find you at.
Perfect, thanks. So I'm Phaedra. I'm the clinical administrator at Total Life Change Treatment Center. We're in downtown Mesa, Arizona. We have been around for 10 years. We're Joint Commission accredited. We are a partial hospitalization and intensive outpatient program.
Yeah, if there's one thing, one trend, one thing that sticks out to you that you're seeing that's a reoccurring theme,
Okay.
what would that be?
So I've worked in the industry for a really long time. So I'm in sobriety, and when I first got
Right.
sober, meth was huge. Then it moved over to heroin, and then just about 4 or 5 years ago, fentanyl became the drug of choice. It just happened to be a byproduct of what was in somebody's system. Now it is the drug of choice.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, I'm seeing meth resurging as far as like being a primary drug of choice, or at least in there a little bit more when we're doing assessments with people. So we're seeing a lot more people that are having a harder time finding detoxification services because they have only meth in their
Meth,
system.
yeah.
So I just, that's what we're kind of
That's what we're
seeing in the field. Fentanyl has not gone away at all, but we're seeing meth make a resurgence. So.
Yeah, the fentanyl's a scary thing, and it's taken a lot of people out. But the good news is, ourselves, your facility,
Right.
and all the other different facilities that are here today in support of each other, we give the ability to help.
Right.
the
We all
ones
network
desperately
with one
need it.
another. We all kind of figure this out, and it's these kind of events are really crucial because what you guys may do, I may not do, and so we can help in this area. And then there's definitely some crossover, but then there's also areas where like, hey, we can't touch this, but I know who can. I know who can help us. People call and they need help that day. I don't know how many phone calls where we've gotten where the person said, I'll call you again tomorrow, and then we find out that they died. And so, you call the family member and they're like, they passed away. And so it's like, this is a life or death thing. This isn't, I need to wait through some red tape, through, this to go through a clinic.
I wait 3 days for a bed.
Right.
So that's
right.
why
You may not make it.
Yeah, that's why having these relationships so critical, and we're just
Right.
glad that you're part of that team with us here
Yeah,
at Sanctuary.
I love being a part of that team. I love Sanctuary Sober Living. I love the staff here.
Yeah.
Always promote it as much as I can. So the vibe when you walk in is like super cool. You don't always
Yeah.
get that. So
Well, we appreciate you being here,
Yeah.
and thank you for taking the time.